Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black C, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Solana versus Ethereum, and why I think that Solana is the main character of this bull market cycle, and why I want to be more leveraged into Solana. So without further ado, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop into this video. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black C, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Solana versus Ethereum, and why I think that Solana is the main character of this bull market cycle, and why I want to be more leveraged into Solana. So without further ado, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop into this video. Over on crypto Twitter, you can follow me at 333 Black C. I did say, hope to see Sol ETH break down from here to get a favorable swap to Solana. Time will tell. And I'm showing you guys, we saw a little bit of a breakaway. We saw Ethereum making a move to the upside and Solana making a move to the downside. That's exactly what we want to be seeing, for what I want to be seeing to make this swap. You know, guys, I've been a Solana bull for a very long time. I'm an Ethereum bull. I've been really accumulating this for years, especially Ethereum. I've been stacking it. But Solana, I really went heavily into when we saw that massive, terrible capitulation of the downside after the FTX collapse to that $8, $12 price range, and I bought it up. I knew I was buying the phoenix that was going to rise from its ashes, and I've been taking profit along the way. The rest has been history. I got stopped out at about $117 on a position on Solana, and, well, I kind of want to be getting more exposure to Solana. Like I said in the beginning of this video, it has that, it's the main character of this cycle. That's what I truly believe. So I want more exposure to it. So let's take a look at Solana. So right now, Solana is trading at a nice $67.5 billion market cap. I do believe that, I know this sounds absolutely crazy, but a 5x, 10x maybe in a couple of years, there is a decent amount of inflation rate. There is a pretty large circulating supply, about 500 million coins. And I do think that the total supply is not that much more, really. But that being said, I do think that Solana can 5x from here. I do think that $1,000 Solana is definitely on the table. And I will probably sell the majority of my Solana before that does hit, if it does hit. But I think that a lot of these gains are much more valued in higher risk to reward ratio plays right now, and I think that's Solana over Ethereum right now. And now, I'm not saying that I don't think Ethereum will make a move to the upside. I do think that it will, but I do think that Solana will make a much larger percentage gain. It's a higher risk, but I do think that it will make bigger gains. I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit, if you will. I've made a lot of profit, and now this is somewhat of a moonbag position. I've made profit on Ethereum, and I do think that we're getting closer to the end of this bull market cycle. I think there's going to be a massive move, impulse wave to the upside on Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at that shortly. And when that does happen, you know, the saying that 80% of the move happens in the last 20% of the bull market, I really do get behind that. And I do think that I need to be positioned accordingly to take advantage of that. Now, it's not financial advice. I put my money where my mouth is, and I'm just telling you guys what I am doing here. So let's look at the Solana ETH chart right now. We want to see, well, I want to see this breakdown to this yellow trend line. I want to see Ethereum rallying while Solana is crashing or trading sideways. I think that there's a probably high likelihood that's gonna play out. We did see Ethereum sell off significantly, and Solana sold off significantly when we saw Bitcoin make that move to the downside a week or so ago, and Solana recovered very nicely. Ethereum, on the other hand, has some work to do. Let's be honest here. But I do think that we can make our way to this yellow trend line and see Ethereum rally above $3,000. I think that that's a nice price target, maybe $3,200. I'd be looking to swap for some more Solana. And now, don't get me wrong, guys. I want to hold some Ethereum just as a little bit more of a stable gain. You know, it's important to adjust risk as the market cycle starts to evolve. But I do want more risk when it comes to Solana. I want more Solana, guys. I have a lot of exposure to the Solana NFT ecosystem. I've been in it for a while, and I think that this next leg up will be very monumental. As long as the overall traditional stock market plays nice and, well, Bitcoin makes a decision, and we'll talk about it as well. So Solana right now playing very, 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 I want to say it's flirting a little bit with this trend line. Guys, this is why I got stopped out. This yellow line was at about $117, and I said, in my mind, my strategy was, okay, if Solana breaks below 117 and gets a daily candle closure below 117, then $60 is on the menu, and maybe even lower, maybe not 30, but $60, kind of about right here in this region. Wasn't ready for that downside risk. I wanted to protect myself, so I did have a stop loss, and I took some profit, but we didn't come down below that. I will say that based on where Bitcoin's at right now, the risk is somewhat to the downside here in the short term, guys. I do think that we can come back down to this 117 price level, and I really, really want to see Solana hold that, but Bitcoin needs to make a decision. We look at the overall market right now. Bitcoin's trading below 60,000. And over on Crypto Twitter, I said yesterday, at the weekly candle closure, I said we really need Bitcoin to close above 60,000. And we didn't get it, guys. We saw we were above 60K and got pushed right below it. And it's a very indecisive move when we look over Bitcoin. But all in all here, right now, we're holding up well. But I do think that risk is to the downside, specifically with altcoins. We look at Bitcoin right here, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. I've been talking about this in my videos recently. Talk about indecision. This weekly candle closure right here, absolutely insane. Just barely, barely, barely above the previous week. In my mind, it's not enough to say, okay, the momentum is coming to the upside. Not just yet. Really, what we need to be looking at here is the monthly candle closure, which is there's a lot of time, guys, 18 days and 21 hours. And usually August is quite a boring, bearish, sideways price action month. All the big money is on vacation. All the big money's children are going away to school the following month. They're going on vacation. They're stepping away. August is usually a boring sideways month, and that's something to be noted. I do think that probably leading into September, you'll see a little bit of movement. But basically how we're looking here, if we don't see a monthly candle closure, I really want to see it above 64,000, 60,000 even. I will say that this is starting to slope down and we'll probably make a new lower low in this broadening wedge. If you want to call this formation a broadening wedge, a lot of people will call it a broadening wedge, but I will say that originally this is support levels getting broken, and there's a little hopium of being like, oh yeah, it's a broadening wedge, but a lot of important support levels were broken. But we need to be paying attention to the monthly candle closure, guys. We have 18 days and 21 hours, which is a lot of time when it comes to Bitcoin price action. We could easily break above $60,000, $65,000 and get a monthly candle closure. So we need to be paying attention to that. And if we do see that happen, well, then I do expect the altcoins to play out to the upside. And that's why I'm saying I'm waiting for this Solana ETH to bottom out a little bit. We want to see Ethereum rally against Solana. I'm going to swap to some Sol, and I'm going to take advantage and capitalize on that last impulse wave to the upside for this bull market before we get ready to move into the next cycle. Now, guys, if you want to take advantage of some of these volatile swings, we have some fantastic sign-in bonuses to some leverage trading platforms. We have a $5,000 sign-in bonus to Blowfin in the description box below, as well as a $4,100 sign-in bonus to FEMEX. All you got to do is click the link in the description box or the pinned comment. Click the link, deposit, trade a little bit, get a bunch of free money. Leverage trading is a very useful tool, but it is dangerous. Please trade very carefully, guys. That's all I really got for you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think that Solana can go to $1,000 this cycle? I think it's a stretch, but I think it's possible. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.